Gather that Shabbos energy, let out that exhale. All the problems, all the confusions, all the what ifs, all the should haves, all the lists that didn't get checked off. We let go of that because we settle in to Shabbat. And as we sit here and take in all the beauty of the sanctuary, and to everyone at home, we see you and we're so grateful that you join us. I do want to introduce a few key people for our service. One, it is just so incredible to have back-to-back-to-back Shabbatot with our very own Haley, who is in our choir and gifts us with that beautiful voice. So grateful to you, and to Pat on our piano, and has been guiding all of our worship for the last year and change, really, and Mario in the back. And one more person I want to introduce. In the back, there's a man, his name is Frank. Frank is going to be moving around during services, not to alarm anyone. He is from a sound technology company called Trinity something. Trinity. He looked at me and he's like, continue. He might be sitting in different places to hear the sound as we build and prepare ourselves for the Lev campaign and all that we have been raising for to create that sound that we've been looking for in this sacred space. So if he sits next to you, you can say to him, Frank, Shabbat Shalom. If he doesn't sit next to you, it's nothing personal. He just has to be in other places. So with that, one more deep breath in. Let us take in all that Shabbosness, all of the blessings God affords us as we exhale and prepare to light our Shabbos candles, as we invite up Barbara and Howard to light our Shabbos candles on page 120. You can find your Sidurim underneath your seats.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Please join us on page 142 for Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei HaMlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Borechem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Barhuni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Teichem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Please join us on page 131. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Hadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Miyom Liyom Yeshuato, Sapru Vagoyim Kevodo, Vecho Ha'amim, Nifleotav, Ki Gadol Adonai, Olam Meod, Nodahu, Al Kol Elohim, Lai, 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 Shiru Ladonai, Shir Hadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Miyom Miyom Yeshuato, Sapru Vagoyim Kevodo, Vecho Ha'amim Nifleotav, Ki Gadol Adonai, Olam Meod, Nodahu, Al Kol Elohim, Lai, 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 Shiru Ladonai, Shir Hadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Miyom Liyom Yeshuato. Please join us on page 138 for Lecha Dodi. Lai, 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 Lecha Dodi. Lai, 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 Likrat Kala. Lai, 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 Pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat Nekabela. Lai, 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 Lecha Dodi. Lai, 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 Likrat Kala. Lai, 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 Pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat Nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, U'shemo echad, Leshem ultiferet v'lid hilal. Lai, 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 Lecha Dodi. Lai, 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 Likrat Kala. Lai, 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 Pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat Nekabela. Likrat Shabbat Lechu v'nelcha, Ki mekor habracha, Merosh mekedem nesucha, Sof maseh b'makshvatid la. Lai, 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 Lecha Dodi. Lai, 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 Likrat Kala. Lai, 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 Pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat Nekabela. Hidoreri, hidoreri, Ki voreh kumiori, uri, uri, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני, עלייך נכלך. לי, 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 לך דודי. לי, 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 לקראת כלה. לי, 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 פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום, עטרת בלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמונה עם סגולה.
There is one who sings the song on page 147. There is one who sings the song of his own life, finding everything within himself. And there is one who leaves the circle of herself and sings the song of her people. There is one whose voice rings with the song of humanity, hoping for the highest perfection. And there is one who rises even higher, uniting with all the creatures, with all worlds, filling the universe with song. And we say, Nevarech, let us bless. Page 146, our Baruch Hu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach sha'arim, uvitvana meshanei itim, umachalif et azmanim, umsader et kochavim, b'mishmerotem barakia kirzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipne choshe, v'choshe mipne or, Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil bein yom uvein laila, Adonai tzevaot shemo, El chai v'kayam tamid imloch aleinu leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadata. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Please join us on page 152. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. You may be seated. Ve'avta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'elech asher anochi metzavecha hayom halevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha uvlechtecha b'derech uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha uv'shartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim le'Elohehem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
Adonai Elohechem emet.
Who is like you? Adonai. Who is like you? Tehilot, Osefele, Nora Tehilot, Osefele. La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Who is like you? Adonai. Who is like you? Adonai. La 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 la.
Please rise for our Amidah Tefillah on page 164.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei avoteinu v'imoteinu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Bekonei Hakol, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו משתנה עפר. כמוך בגבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני לחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue with our own silent prayer, or we can follow along in our Sidurim as we continue with the words of the Amidah. When you are done davening, you can sit down.
יהיו לרצון אמרפי והגיון ליבי לפניך. אדוני צורי וגואלי, Adonai tzuri v'goali. Adonai tzuri v'goali.
Our hearts and our prayers turn now to our loved ones who are in need of healing, whether it's body, soul, mind, or heart. If you're thinking of a loved one who is in need of mishaberach, a prayer for healing, please rise. And as I come around the room, please say their name.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Mekor Chaim, we ask that you swiftly send all of our loved ones complete renewal of body and spirit, and let us all say, Amen, amen. Shabbat shalom. Anyone know what the date is today? This is not a trick question with the Hebrew date, the Gregorian calendar. What's today's date? July 31st. What's tomorrow? Guess who's back from sabbatical? Rabbi Siegel, if you are watching, we are so excited to have you back. If you're not watching, we are so excited to have you back. There's a story I want to share with you. It's an ancient story. It's a story found in our Talmud, from a section of our Talmud called Makot. It's about 4 rabbis that are walking toward the ruined temple. Beis HaMikdash has fallen. Rabban Gamliel Rabbi Eliezer ben Azara, Rabbi Yehoshua, and of course, Rabbi Akiva. They reached the Temple Mount, where the Holy of Holies once stood. The one room in the whole world where only the highest priest, one priest of all of Israel, could enter, and only once a year. And what do they see? A fox trotting out of it. 3 of them tear their clothes, begin to weep. Their hearts and souls are broken. And that, my friends, is the correct or right response. The center of the world has become a den for scavengers. Akiva, he laughs. They turn on him. How could he laugh at a time like this? Akiva answers, because the prophet Uriah said, Zion, Jerusalem, would become a plowed field, and it has. That prophecy has come to fruition. And the prophet Zechariah said old men and women would once again sit in the streets of Jerusalem, and children would play there. But until I saw Uriah's words come true with my own eyes, Akiva says, I was afraid that Zechariah's prophecy of a redemption period would never come about. But now that I have seen the first, I trust the second is coming. And the others say to him, Akiva, nichamtenu, you have comforted us. I want to sit with that one move for just a second, because it's the same move that our Torah portion asks of us in this week's Sidra. We're in Parshat Ekev, coming towards the very end of Deuteronomy, and tucked into it is the very line we started with tonight. Lo ta'aroch mipneihem ki Adonai Elohecha b'kirbecha el gadol v'nora. Do not stand in dread of them, Moses says. For the eternal your God is in your midst, a great and awesome God. Moses says this to a people about to walk into a land promised to the ancestors, but inhabited by nations. It's getting so good, I know. It's inhabited by nations bigger and better armed than we are. It's a reasonable moment to be afraid. It's reasonable in this moment to be terrified. Moses doesn't say the danger isn't real. He says something else that is far more real. Ki Hashem Elohecha bekirbecha. God is in your midst. That's Akiva's laugh. Al tira Yisrael, do not be afraid. Not because there's no fear, but because fear isn't the only thing in the room. Fear is just but one emotion we're feeling. But here's the thing about fear. It's a gravitational pull. It works like a hole in the ground. Once you're standing at the bottom of it and you look up, all you can see is how far the light has become, how deep you have fallen, how impossible the climb looks. Fixated on the depth, you stop being able to see anything else. Not what's around you, not the hand that's literally reaching down to pull you up, or not the ladder that has been placed there for you. The danger was never being in the hole. The danger is staring at the depth instead of a way out. Now, maybe I am the only one. I suspect not. But there have been some real moments of fear for our community, locally, nationally, and certainly internationally. We have seen an uptick in anti-Semitism, an anti-Semitic rhetoric that has been dressed and clothed in anti-Israel politics. And just this past week, I don't know if you saw this, but 12 or maybe 16 Torah scrolls were stolen from a synagogue outside Paris. It's been hard to see past all that seems to literally be eroding before our very eyes. There have been some horrific moments. I'm not going to minimize or explain in detail here, and those are just the ones that I or we collectively all know about. Each of us carries our own private fears too. Maybe it's about a relationship, about our family members, our health, finances, anything else. It surrounds us. We can't stay at the bottom of this hole. Our job as Jews is to shake ourselves out of it so we can regain our footing and truly live. And yet, if all we do is stare so deep into that hole, we are going to miss all the incredible things that are actually happening around us. Friends, don't get lost in this perceived fear. I want you to immerse yourself in what is truly inspiring and uplifting. You might have to search for it, but it exists, and it is worthy of our attention tonight. For example, did you know that this month, the last day of this month of July, 8,000 Jewish athletes from 45 countries came to Jerusalem for the Maccabi Games. 13-year-olds walking side by side alongside their coaches, all the way up to the age of 85, did not speak the same language, but they marched into Teddy Stadium, all of them there for the same reason, to show up together with one purpose in Israel. This year, of all the years, powerful. And 2 days before that, at Live Park in Rishon LeZion, nearly 5,000 other teenagers, American, Canadian, and Israeli, filled a massive park for something called the Big Tent. What a creative name. One of the largest North American diaspora Israel gatherings of its kind since October 7th. Nadav Shachmon, who helps run it, put it simply, they might be the only Jews back in their school classes back home. This experience really makes you feel that you are not alone, that you are part of something bigger, and you have to hold it deep into your heart. President Herzog sent the teens a video message telling them to carry that courage home. And Moran Stella Yaneh, who spent 54 days in Hamas captivity as a hostage, after being taken from the Nova Festival, stood on that stage and told them, resilience isn't something you can teach. It's something that you discover at the right time, held by your faith and by your people. Here at home, it's the same story. Synagogue membership, our preschool enrollment, summer camp registration, and communities across North America are reporting real growth and real engagement, real relationships. This even as Brit Milah is being legislated against in places that should know better, even now. So yes, I agree. At times there is reason to feel that fear. Like the fear of losing your place in your sermon. So yes, there is reason to be afraid, and I won't tell you otherwise. But there is more reason than that. There is Israel, and there is America, and there is Judea. Still building, still standing, and still small children in this space singing at the top of their lungs, Am Yisrael Chai. That's not down in the hole where we sometimes feel we are. That's the ladder right there. If we're willing to stop staring at the depth long enough to reach for it, which is exactly the image I want to leave you with tonight. Rabbi Nachman of Braslav had a teaching I come back to often. You actually know this teaching. It goes like this: Kol ha'olam kulo, gesher tsar me'od, V'ha'ikar lo lefached klal. The whole world is a very narrow bridge. The most important part is not to be afraid. Picture the bridge, he means. A plank, maybe over a ravine. It bows under your weight. The ropes move from the wind, and you look down and you can see exactly how far that drop is. So don't look down. Every part of you is screaming to turn around. But Nachman isn't telling you the bridge is safe. It isn't. He's telling you that the wobble in your knees, because you feel unstable, and the wobble in the plank are two very different things. And only one of them will actually make you fall. That's what Akiva was doing at the ruins of our holy temple, laughing at a fox where the Holy of Holies used to be. It's what our ancestors were asked to do, walking toward a land that could have swallowed them whole. And it's what we're asked to do now, this year, with everything that this year has been and continues to be. So I'm not going to tell you that the ravine isn't real. It is. But al tira, have no fear, was never a promise that the drop doesn't exist. It's an instruction to keep walking, not in despair, but in hope, not in fear, but in constant search for goodness and for blessing. Ken yehi ratzon, may we have the strength to look past our fear and see the goodness that exists and the blessings that were provided. Shabbat shalom. With great pleasure and honor, I get to invite up Miriam Grossman Rodriguez, a vice president of Temple of Judea.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom. As Rabbi said, my name is Miriam Grossman Rodriguez, and I'm a vice president of Temple Judea. I'm honored to share a few announcements with you this evening. First, a heartfelt thank you to Barbara Phillips and Howard Goldman for lighting our Shabbat candles tonight and for leading us in Kiddush and Motzi. Thank you to our guest cantorial soloist, Haley Goodman, for enhancing our music tonight with her beautiful voice. And thank you to Pat for his beautiful music. After services, come spend time at the Oneg for a little schmooze, a little nosh. It's a great way to connect with other members. I invite you to meet someone you don't know yet. Remember, with us, it's personal. If you're joining us from home, please stay online for our Zoom Oneg, where you can enjoy conversation and community together virtually. Membership renewal is in full swing, and the High Holy Days are right around the corner. Renew online or use the QR code in your Shabbat pamphlet. If you don't know how to use a QR code, just ask any third grader. There are many ways to get involved and connect with your temple community. Please ask me or any other board member about opportunities. And don't forget to visit our website for the latest events and information. We look forward to seeing you at the Oneg. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you, Miriam. We continue with the Aleinu found on page 586. It is my great pleasure to invite up to help us with the Aleinu anyone who is under 25. Anyone under 25? I see one under 20 for sure. Are there any under 20? Oh my gosh, two in the back. That's crazy. Please rise as we turn to the Aleinu, page 586. Sweet.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גאולה ליוצר בראשית. בראשית, שלא עשנו כארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר יחי אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
There's that shift we're feeling within our world. The shift of summer feels like it's ending. So many more things are being maybe added to schedules, to daily lives, flow of traffic shifting. The world seems to be changing day to day. And that's challenging, especially as we process the loss, whether recent or seasons long ago. Watching the world go by when we feel like we are at a standstill, unable to move because we're in Shiva, Shloshim, or Shana, only makes it that much more real and difficult. Judaism reminds us that you need to have 10 individuals, a minyan, in order to say the words of Kaddish Yatom, in order to remind us that you don't mourn alone, you mourn in community. And if you hear a loved one's name, or you say your loved one's name and you need to reach out to those of us in community, do so you don't have to grieve or feel that brokenness alone. And on this Shabbat, we remember the yahrzeits of Flo Adler, Bella Baskin, Rita Gilbert Bierman, Martha Burke, Morton Engel, Henry Engelbart, Elise Factor, Rita Frogel, Reuben Fund, Marvin Goldman, Sylvia Goldstein, Margot Grossman, Samuel Herman, Max Hollowitz, Lawrence Kaplan, Howard Katzen, Pearl Krupp, Donald Lambert, Hyman Levine, Ezekiel Limmer, Deborah Weinstein Meselman, Max Michelson, Samuel Resnick, Frank Sattenspiel, David Bruce Schachtner, Velma Shores, Esther Siegel, Stan Siegel, Isidore Silverman, Rose Sternlieb, Clayton Varnell, Aaron Harry Weinstein, Alice Weinstein, Meta Weinstein, Sarah Zisman. If there are other names that I did not mention for tonight's yahrzeit, please say their names. We remember those who have passed within this year. Alan Palms, Jonathan Stuckel, Paula Garnica, David Schachter, Richard Mark Steinbuch, Erwin Potash, Joel Rabin, Dr. Michael Zinner, Rabbi Mitchell Sheffitz, Ali Trusios, Arlene Posner, Coleman Bass, Steve Hertz, Ned Tannenbaum, Erwin Ennis, Joseph Malcolm Weinkampf, Lawrence Wheatman, Barbara Rosenberg, Ellen Kaplowitz, Nancy Pastroff, Esther Brown, Norton Pallett, Rhonda Brand, Ben Yuda Haddad, Richard Milberg, Cynthia Schiffer, David Goodman, Irma Bass, and Sandra Goldfarb. If you are in a period of Shiva, within the first 7 days of losing a loved one, please stand. If you're within the first month, Shloshim, of losing a loved one, please stand. If it's within the first year, Shana, of losing a family member or friend, please rise. And if this Shabbat marks the yahrzeit of someone close to you, please stand. We rise together as a community. We rise and stand for all of the soldiers in America and Israel who've been fighting for our freedoms here and in our homeland, Eretz Yisrael. And we especially stand for all those who no longer have family members to say Kaddish for, who passed and perished and were taken in the Shoah. On page 598, we say these words together. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Amen. Be'alma divra chirutei ve'almich malchutei. B'chayachonu v'yomechonu v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. B'galau v'zman kariv ve'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekedusha barichu. Leola minko birchata v'shirata, tush berchata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma ve'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru. Amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'asei shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru. Amen.
Shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, yase shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael.
Al tira Yisrael, have no fear, Israel. Adonai is with you. Have no fear. We must, as Jews, keep our heads up. Keep that straight back. Walk with confidence. Feel confident that we are blessed. Blessed to have community, blessed to have Israel, blessed to have America, blessed to have each other. May we continue to stay strong and never look up only from down at the pit, but to look around us and know that we truly are blessed. Amen. And we are blessed because it's 6:56, not even 7 o'clock. So I've got 4 more minutes of material to use. This is great. I'd like to invite up Howard and Barbara to help us with Kiddush and Hamotzi. If you're online, feel free to lift up your Kiddush cup and join with us as we celebrate the joys of Shabbos.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kadsha b'ahava uvratzon v'inchilanu zikara lema'aseh bereishit
Tihuyon tequila, lemitrahe kodesh, zecher l'tiyat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta, v'otanu kidashta, v'kol amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, v'ahava uvratzon, hinhaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai Shabbat Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lachem min haaretz.
Shabbat Shalom! Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Mario. Good Shabbat.
Who else is here? You can unmute. You can unmute. Guess that's it.